Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the Briar. I hope you are having a wonderful Halloween. I have my son in the house taking care of the kids if they're coming to the door. And I am sitting in here, and on Halloween night. Now, for those of you who might not know or do know the meaning of Halloween. Halloween is a contraction of All Hallows Eve, the night before Christian's feast of All Saints. Hallow is an old word for saint or holy. So by origins it used to be, you can call it pagan or you can call it Christianity. But the name itself, hallow, is an old word for saint or holy. But for the kids tonight, they don't know. They're going out, and I hope they have a fantastic evening, because it's so joyful to see all the youngsters going out and having so much fun. Just love it. You see all the kids coming, all their different costumes and you name it. Tonight I would like to thank Central Call Piper for his thoughts on me today, and for a reply he put on one of my videos. Thank you, David, and may the Lord bless you. It was very kind words and thoughtful of you to think about me. And tonight I would also like to thank Yosef Fed from South Africa, I hope I'm saying his name right, for his prayers and kind words that he always puts on my videos. I come on here because I like coming on here just to make videos and show pipes and talk about
tobacco.
There's my wife. Talk about tobacco. And I was going to show you this collection I have of pipes I have tonight for this particular night. And they are a set of Dracula pipes, which over the years my lovely wife has bought me, and I'm sure we all remember the old films of Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, the old classics. So that, even the stand my wife bought me. But this tonight I will be smoking this particular new one she bought me, and it is, excuse me if I can read this just now, it's a Peterson spigot number 65, I think. Yeah, it's alright, my dear. This is the Peterson spigot that she got me, and she got me that It was supposed to be for my Christmas, but I was having such a bad day yesterday that she decided to give it to me as an early Christmas present. It's just sometimes we find things hard to deal with in this world. But it's great to have such wonderful and lovely friends, although we're oceans apart, that through technology we can connect through YTPC, and it's amazing, you know, how you don't get to see somebody in person, but by the technology that we have, and praise be to God for that technology, that we can make videos, chat, and have a smoke together and talk about all different things. I'm a Christian, as you most likely are all aware of, and I am proud to say that I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And as the Lord tells us, you know, from Deuteronomy chapter 31, 6, it always reminds me, it's a plaque my brother left behind when he passed away, and I kept it as a little ornament. Now, I don't want to think of you as if I'm throwing things down your throat, but I just like to tell people, and maybe one day all of you will understand the love of God. Courage. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Now I am going to pour myself a coffee before I start on this big flask.
No, you need 2 hands to hold it.
Because my house is just down there. I could get a kettle and that in here, but
No.
I would rather just make a flask up.
Flask is good enough.
Yeah, a flask is good
Especially when
enough.
the size of the one you've got.
Especially, yeah.
It would last you 2 days.
I've also got this cup to show you folks in a minute. It's a grand cup of coffee.
Have you got a pipe in that one?
Yep.
Right.
That is a cup my wife got made of me and got it put onto a mug. That's me a number of years ago, smoking a meerschaum in my garden. And on the back it says, "To my husband, love your wife Tracy."
To my husband, darling, love from your wife, Tracy.
Yeah, that's it. So I thought that was very nice. I've had this cup a number of years, but cheers to you, or as we say here in Scotland, Slán Chava. This is coffee, not whiskey. Although in my day, I drank plenty of it. But not now. There's nothing wrong with it if you can drink it, anything in moderation. Now, if you're wondering what I'm smoking in here tonight, I am smoking Black Twist. I am one of these kind of pipe smokers who always likes a strong tobacco. You know, I have nothing against a nice mild tobacco from time to time, you know, but mainly I like smoking strong tobaccos, and I'm trying to get one that's called is it yourself? It said there's one called Five Brothers, and I searched high and low for it, and I cannot seem to get it. Try to give that a decent char. Sometimes it can be very awkward to keep Black Twist going if it's not left to the right texture or moistness. Where's that long one here? I'll get this. I have a high nicotine tolerance because I used to smoke a lot of handmade roll-ups, you know, rollies. I wasn't so keen on cigarettes, it was always handmade ones. And I still smoke, but I've cut myself down to about 3 or 4 a day, and I smoke maybe 1 or 2 bowls of tobacco at night time. And I tried.
You'll have a bowl of tobacco during the day.
Yeah, sometimes
maybe in the morning.
Yeah.
Not very often though. Mainly at night.
Now, I think I've asked this question before. How many of you, if any of you out there have false dentures, either tops or bottom? Do you find a difference in your taste? Because I've got top and bottom dentures. And I've always wondered, you know, because before I got dentures, I was just a cigarette smoker, you know, roll-up smoker, and I've often thought, you know, sometimes I'll smoke with my dentures out, and I seem to get a totally different taste. I can still taste the tobacco nicely on my denture and the top of the plate. Because it just lingers there. But when I've got my dentures out and I'm smoking my pipe, I can really taste it hitting the roof of my mouth. But because of obviously the plastic plating, the taste just stays on the plastic plating. And I've just always thought about that, you know. Ah, it's a nice cup of coffee. I was gonna, the other night, I was gonna sit in here. Oh, this is just a little bit down, yeah. That's why for me, when I cut either brown or black twist, I like leaving it out overnight, because it just lights no problem and it'll stay lit. Now I've left this out a good few hours today before I came on to make this video, and it's still a bit difficult to light. That's why I like leaving it out overnight. I'll cut it up and I'll just leave it in the wee brown tray.
I put it under there with the heat for the fire. It would have dried it a wee bit.
But now this is just a little pipe and it's got very thin walls. But that's a good thing about twist tobaccos, and they don't heat in your bowl up. Now this is very thin, the bowl in this. And I get a more satisfying smoke out of it. I'm wanting to stop rollies, smoking roll-ups. I'm not wanting to smoke any at all. So I am down to 4. So if I can get down to 2, then 1, then none at all.
Suppose it depends how stressed you are as well.
Yes, I get very stressed.
If you've got a lot in your mind and stuff like that.
As you, my dear, you know I have. But that's why I like smoking a strong tobacco. I've tried so many different flavours and different tobaccos. And I like coming back to Black Twist, Condor, Saint Bruno, Brown Twist, Nightcap. These kind of tobacco, Navy Flake, That's the kind of tobaccos I like. I like Three Nans. There's so many different ones I like. But if I'm wanting a good strong smoke, I'll go to Brown Twist or Black Twist. I heard Brown Twist was stronger. I think it's Yusuf's from South Africa. He told me it was stronger, but he told me there's actually another stronger one called Five Brothers. So if any one of you is out there here or have Five Brothers, I'm willing to trade. I was lucky enough to marry a wonderful wife who bought me all these pipes. You know, I only bought a few myself that I could afford, and at the time, because my diabetes, which I'm on that insulin pen there, that's one of my insulin pens, and I've got the green one. This is called Nova Rapid, and the other one I'm on is called Levemir, that I take at night time. I've got to take that 4 times a day, plus one at night is 5. So it's 5 injections a day. And I've been like that for 20 years. I'm 55 now, 25 years. Got diagnosed when I was 30. And it was all alcohol related, so it was self-inflicted. I don't blame I don't blame God, because we've all got our freedom to live our own lives. I blame myself. God didn't give me diabetes. God didn't make me an alcoholic. Just because I'm sober now, over 10 years or 12 or whatever, I don't keep count. But I'll always be an alcoholic. I'll always be known as an alcoholic. But I've also got my faith. And I'm no longer drinking through the power of Christ. So now I'm quite happy sitting with my wife, leading a very quiet life. Yes, I can't work because I'm not allowed to, because of all the insulin I'm having to take and other medications along with that. So I basically get what they call disability benefits now. So there's nothing I can do about that, and it's not a proud thing to be on. Because I was a good working man when I was younger. I worked on oil rigs. I worked with a company called Cooper Heat. I was a preheat technician with a company called Cooper Heat. I did various other jobs too. Building sites, picked winkles, which was a hard, cold job, and sold them. Did anything. Then I played in a band, different bands, all my life. As you can see by the house coat, AC/DC, I played in a lot of different rock bands. I played lead guitar. And I was pretty good. Still am, I still play it as a pastime in the house. I was not bad. Well, I could play Freebird, so if I could play Freebird by Leonard Skinner, I could play anything. Well, not anything. Played a lot of AC/DC tracks. Various songs from different bands. Played in my local church, the band there, but I took a bad state of depression once I lost my brothers, and when my wife got ill, I couldn't face to do anything or play anything again for a good number of years, but I have to get back into that. Praise the Lord with 10-stringed instruments, with fluid and 10-string instruments. I love that one. 10,000 years. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. I love that tune. I keep forgetting the words a lot of the times, but the tune's always in my head. So what pipes are you smoking for Halloween? I have got another one. It's a Jekyll and Hyde pipe. So we're swithering tonight. Will I smoke my Jekyll and Hyde pipe, or will I smoke my Dracula pipe? Well, as I showed you, I've got a row of them there that my wife got me over the years for birthdays and Christmas.
What's the other one you're waiting for coming for your Christmas?
Oh, I can't remember just now. It's Briar. Can't remember the name of it, but it's like a poker pipe, and it's got a bamboo stem and an acrylic mouthpiece. It looks a lovely pipe. When it comes, no doubt at some point, God willing, I will show you. So I've got coffee and Diet Coke. I'm sitting in the summer house and I don't even know if any kids came to the door because I haven't went in to see my son yet.
I can take some though.
I'm slowly learning to be able to restore pipes. Well, when I say restore, I'm learning how to deoxidate stems and clean them back up. But I'm not at the stage where I need a reamer for any of my pipes yet. That Dracula pipes there I have, you know, I can smoke them at any time. You know, I just grab one and smoke it whenever I fancy it. So I make sure I just smoke different pipes. Could be a briar pipe. I got a briar pipe sent from the United States there.
Makers have been.
Just there a few days ago. It's a great wee smoking thing. But I've got a few briars. Not briars, but corn cobs. I've got Dr. Garbo, is it? Grabo? They call them in the States. Let's all pray for the state of this world that it's in, folks. I think it's time, with the way the world's going, you know, Putin threatening to blast the UK off the face of the earth. Are we heading towards another world war? Goodness knows. We've had 1 and 2. I just hope not. God's in control. These people have got to realise that they have to face him one day. All them bullies with their bombs and threatening to kill billions of people, they have to face God one day. And their eternity will be hell for what they're doing. And leaving vulnerable people, if their minds weren't strong enough. See, it doesn't bother me that way, you know, about their bombs and their threatening nuclear war. I'm saved by the power of Christ. So I just fear for other people, for the innocent, for the children, for the newborns, for the mothers, for the parents, for people who are lost yet. For every knee shall bow, and every nation, kings and princesses, will bow at the coming of God. And that's when the world will know fear. So be mindful and watch. Because everything that's happening now has been written in the Bible. A lot of people just haven't read it, including myself. I haven't read it right through, but I know, and I've got my faith. I don't like talking about politics and throwing things down people's faces or saying this and saying that. It's just that it's ridiculous that one man can press one button and annihilate a nation. That'll be a lot of pipes up in smoke. You know, imagine all that pipes that would go to waste.
Trust you, Alan.
You know, you got to make light of it. Because if you don't, it drives some people crazy with fear. It doesn't bother me that way.
When I buy, there's a couple of things to understand. The first thing I can get from it.
This is taking nice now. But I'm really chuffed and I'm really happy with all you subscribers and all you folks that come on my channel and hears me every night sitting with a house coat. The reason why I'm sitting with a house coat on is because I'm up in the Highlands of Scotland and it's really cold up here in a summer house with a small blow heater. That's why I sit in here.
Spot him enough for that heater though.
Yeah, with this house coat on. But to be honest, that heater is warm when you switch it on.
Put it on 5-10 minutes and you're sweating.
Aye, that's true. You put it on for 5 or 10 minutes and it really warms the place up. And the place has been well insulated and all done up, thanks, as I said before, to my niece and my nephew. Yeah, I love my coffee. I hope I'm not rattling on too much and babbling away too much for you folks. I just feel like I like coming on and having a blather and sharing with you guys and girls out there. The joys that we have in this world. The very few pleasures that we can have, and it's the smallest thing that can make us the most happiest. You know.
No, because this is open. Okay. So every piece of briar has a different grain.
It's amazing what a small piece of briar can do. All the old ministers way back in the day up in Scotland, and a lot of them in the Outer Isles and all that, they all used to smoke pipes, you know. So I don't think it's a sin to be smoking a pipe. I asked my brother-in-law, now he's a minister, and I asked him, he's a minister just down round about the Glasgow area, and I asked him, is there any harm in smoking a pipe? And his reply was, Spurgeon smoked a pipe. Now, for those of you who don't know much theological about the Bible, Spurgeon was a great man of God, and he smoked a pipe.
Okay, can I show you some pipes? Sure. You like it? These are wood products. No, they're not. Oh, really? Red briar or something? No, this one have to be to my customers. I just prepare them. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And I have to.
I love all you who have subscribed to my channel, and I'm really grateful because it means a lot to me that you come on and subscribe and put a like or a comment. I like reading comments and I like replying to them, and even if I don't know yous, I pray for yous. So I've rambled on here for about 40 minutes, so I'll bid you a happy All Hallows Eve, Halloween, and may your pipes always be full of nice tobacco, and make your pipes blow free wherever you may be, and may the Lord Jesus Christ look after each and every one of you. And those of you who haven't found him, he'll find you. God bless you all. I'll get you again, God willing. Bye.